Good morning. Good Friday morning, March the 29th. This is Doug here at Big Love Vinyl, showing you our new hats. Just came in. What do y'all think of those? Do we need some more cowbell? It's kind of a cloudy day this morning here, but that's what it looks like out our window here. Early on Friday morning, the 29th. We are going to run through our new arrivals and go through our routine of Friday morning. Thanks for joining us. We had 1,700 views last week of our video, so we're excited to see that. Thanks for everybody that came back to watch the next one. I'd like to send a shout out to some folks here who made purchases last week: William, Jack, Daniel, Roger, Patrick, Jimmy, Chris, Robert, two Roberts, Pete, Gary, and Travis. Thank you guys. Those were online orders. That doesn't include all of our shops, purchases rather, in the shop last week and in some other groups that I do some selling in. But I wanted to do a shout out to those folks. Wanted to remind everybody we're still doing our 15% off on the website. So 4 or more records in your cart will get you 15% off every record in your cart. Here's the agenda. We're going to go through our new arrivals on our pre-owned stuff. Got some great records here. We have some sealed records over here that we're going to be going through, including some new releases. Got a couple of discounts that we're working on. Show you a couple of other things. Then we'll wrap up and be done. So here we are, March 29th. I needed one more cup of coffee, and I think I'd be a better video maker. We'll see how this goes. All right. We are excited to have this one. Put this one on the front on purpose. This is a really beautiful copy of Grateful Dead, Shakedown Street. Still has the shrink wrap on it. It is a US 1978 Pitman press for you Grateful Dead fans who care, or you collectors who care about that. And we priced that one at $56. That's the cream of the crop, the one we wanted to feature this week. Look what's right behind it. Grateful Dead, the best skeletons from the closet. This is US 1974. $28 on that. We have 2 copies of Pet Sounds to show you. We have the US 1986 Mono SRC press. This is $59. Does it have a shrink wrap on it? No, it does not. I thought it might. But that's an 86 Mono. And then we're going to go way back to 1966, 20 years before that, for the LA Press Duophonic pressing of Pet Sounds. Again, US 1966 stereo. That one is C condition, so probably a VG on the vinyl. These Duophonics sound amazing. If you haven't heard one, that one's $55. All right, here we go. Best of Beach Boys, that is $14. We've got a Led Zeppelin Houses of the Holy, $35. We got a Zepp 2 here, priced at the same amount. Nice copies of those if you need upgrades. Daryl Hall and John Oates, this is bigger than both of us, $12. Rod Stewart, Footloose and Fancy Free is $14. Peter Gabriel, this is self-titled, $17. Good to see Peter back at Big Love Vinyl. Steppenwolf Live. This is the nicest copy of this record we've ever seen. We couldn't believe how nice it was. Double LP, virtually no ring wear, $20 for that. Super nice Steppenwolf. All right, Jethro Tull Aqualung, $17. Saturday Night Fever is $20. Alabama, this is called Roll On, is $10. The Allman Brothers. Enlightened Rogues is $15. Win, Lose, or Draw, more Allman Brothers, is $10. There's Lionel Richie in the shrink wrap. We had 7 copies of this, and this is our last one, $11. Lionel Richie flying out of Big Love Vinyl. Mind Games, John Lennon. Wow, what a nice copy of that. $16 for that. Neil Young, this is After the Gold Rush, $17. Supertramp, Breakfast in America, $16. Linda Ronstadt, Living in the USA, bunch of hits on that, $10. Foreigner, Agent Provocateur, $14. Did you notice I said that provocateur right? Blue Oyster Cult, this is a double LP live album, On Your Feet or On Your Knees, 18 bucks. The Kinks, Sleepwalker, beautiful copy of that for $11. Here's the Kinks double live album called One for the Road, $16 for that. Bruce Springsteen, Darkness on the Edge of Town is $15. We've got Rick Springfield, Success Hasn't Spoiled Me Yet, $10. Rolling Stones, Through the Past Darkly, that's Big Hits Volume 2. All the songs on there, that's $16. This is one of the nicer copies we've ever seen of It's Only Rock and Roll. This is a US 1974. If you need an upgrade, that's a great upgrade for that record. $34. All right, where were we? Full Blood is next. That's a self-titled record, $19. We had 4 of these. We're down to 1. Raspberries. This is self-titled Raspberries, Eric Carmen, who we just lost not too long ago. 20 bucks for the Raspberries. Pat Benatar, Crimes of Passion is 12. Heart Magazine is 15. George Thorogood and the Destroyers, Bad to the Bone is 15. Hope you like our pace here this morning. Queen, self-titled, 1973 USC Condition, $19. Queen, Flash Gordon soundtrack, $22. Little Feat, Feats Don't Fail Me Now is 13. Little Feat, Time Loves a Hero is 12. Oh, great. Can't Buy a Thrill. We were running short on these. We got another one in. Nice to see. US 1973 Terre Haute. It is marked C condition, $25. Eagles, Hotel California. Can never have enough of these. $25. Must be a really nice copy. Eagles, Greatest Hits. Another one of those. 20 bucks. Big Chill soundtrack. This is more songs, by the way. So this is the second soundtrack that came out for the Big Chill. $13. Great songs on that. Foreigner, Head Games is 13. And a restock of Survivor, Vital Signs, $12. Next in the store, if you're here and you just went through all of our new arrivals on our used records, you go right into this section, which are all pre-owned as well, but these were all owned by me. So this is stuff from my shelf if you want to get some of this stuff. Super nice condition on that. All right. Remind everybody 15% off on the website for more records, biglovevinyl.com. Next up, I'd like to show you a couple of discount records that we marked down. This is the Rolling Stones. It's the Steel Wheels Live 10-inch picture disc from Record Store Day. It's a German press. It was 18. We marked that down to 12. We put that here in the clearance. If you would like us sometime on our video to go through all of our clearance records, comment below, and I'll do that in our very next video if we get enough people that want it. Okay. 2 Queen records that we've had for a while. These are imports. Both, I believe, are from Germany. We had this one priced at $99 when it came in, Innuendo Queen, and we marked this one down to $59. So if you want this copy of Innuendo, that's a sealed copy import. This is Made in Heaven. This is a Europe Press 2015 remaster. We had that at $89, marked down to $59. So if you want those, grab them here in the shop. Need to remember to make sure to mark those down on the website. If you see the former prices, just send us a message. We'll take care of that. All right. Excited to show you guys the new sealed stuff that we got in this week. I'm going to start with a couple of brand new releases. I've got 3 of them for you this week. This is the Jesus and Mary chain. The Reed Brothers return with a new studio album. This album is called Glasgow Eyes, and it's, 40 years since the last record. Sealed 2024 Transparent Red, Glasgow Eyes by Jesus and Mary chain. We also have the new Black Crowes record. This is called Happiness Bastards, $29. First record from them in 15 years. And the third new release we've got is JT's. This is called Everything. I Thought It Was, Justin Timberlake. has a new record. So those are the new releases, and then these are going to be restocks and a couple of new ones that we haven't had in here before. So let's take a look. We've got Def Leppard Hysteria. These are all sealed Grateful Dead Skeletons. There's a restock. First time having this as sealed record. 180 gram audio file of the Allman Brothers, Eat a Peach. Great to have that here. Guns N' Roses, Appetite. There's Kiss World, the best of Kiss. Welcome to Big Love Vinyl. Aerosmith's Ultimate Greatest Hits. That's the first time we've had this one in the shop. Same with this one. History So Far, Def Leppard, The Best. That's a 2 LP record with, wow, high school years, right? Best of Funkadelic. This is called Standing on the Verge. You know, that's got some funk. Carrie Underwood, Greatest Hits, Decade #1. That's also new. This is Sting. Kind of a cool cover. It just has him on the front. If you turn it over, it's Sting, the best of 25 years. So that's a double LP best of Sting record. The B-52s, The Very Best, Music on Vinyl, pressing. We have Richard Marx, Stories to Tell, his greatest hits. That's a 2 LP. Wow, did he write some great songs. Queen, Greatest Hits 2? That's Greatest Hits 2. This is the one you don't see very often. 2 LP set. There's your songs, if I can get the glare off of there. And let's see, 2 more. Best of REM, In Time, 1988 to 2003. And we've got Lenny Kravitz's Greatest Hits. That's a sealed 2 LP. Love that record. Love all of his records. Okay, 2 records to show you that are vintage. These are vintage sealed records. This is an OG first press of Mariah Carey. Her very first record, sealed, 1990 US press. Got that in here. That'll go on the wall. That's a very difficult one to find, sealed. And the Rolling Stones, Aftermath. This is a sealed stereo US 1966. Wow, do the math on that. That is a lot of years ago. And then that brings us to where we were last week. There's the new Noah Kahan album. All right. So I think we got through everything we wanted to get through there. We'll come back over to my agenda, see if we missed anything. I do want to mention that we are doing a clearance on some sealed vintage records here in the shop. These are also updated on the website. If you want to pick up any of these, just go to the website. In the main menu, you'll see clearance sale. Click clearance sale, and you'll see all of these records. These are sealed and all 50% off. There's some good stuff in there, so check that out. Again, 50% off, so if a sealed record was $16, you can get it for $8. All right, I'm gonna end this week with a quote. Let's see if I can find my sheet that I brought down here to share with you guys. Here's the quote for this week. This was a quote that someone named Jim LeBlatt said about record stores. He says, "You always get the buzz to begin with every time you walk into a good store. It's really like a drug fix. You always walk into the store with that feeling of, I'm going to hit the jackpot. If that doesn't happen, you're depressed until you hit the next shop. And I'm telling you the whole truth. When I walk into a record store, I personally get so excited that I have to run to the bathroom. And it isn't number 1, mate. I'm talking number 2. Thanks, Jim. Hope everybody has a great weekend.